What's up, family? Exciting video today. Uh, really excited. Might not sound like it, but I am. But today we're going to talk about stereotypes, and There's a lot of stereotypes. Like some of the things you might know what I'm going to talk about, but then again, I know definitely you don't know what I'm going to talk about because some of the things that I thought about, like, it's crazy, and oh no, it's just something that's been on my mind. I've had this video planned out for a few weeks now, probably before Christmas, probably even before Thanksgiving. And I don't know, I've been trying to uh, just make myself think about things about this topic, and I didn't want to put it out too quick. I wanted to think about it for a little while, and I think I've thought about it long enough. I didn't know if I wanted to put it in to different uh, segments like I did the last three-part segment I did. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's on my YouTube page. And uh, so this time, I'm going to just put 5 things that I thought about, and I'm going to make them into one video. So the first thing I want to talk about in the stereotypes uh, is like innocent people and rumors. Like people, I've seen too many times where people will start rumors and or said something because somebody else said something, and it just the story just changed and it got bigger and bigger. And I mean, it might have not even started off true, and next thing you know, there's 10 other things about somebody that they didn't even know could have been said, and it damaged their image. It damaged it, and then and again, it probably came back to them, and it probably hurt to hear those kind of things because I mean, they had no, they had nothing to do with something what somebody said, and it came back to them, and just hurts. Like I think social media. I mean, before social media, it was real bad. And I think social media just amped it up probably 10 levels. So that's one stereotype that I feel like a lot of people get hurt over. Like some of the like actors and stuff. I know sometimes they just gotta brush it off, but actors and musicians and all that, like they can generally be good people, and a rumor starts up, and like the Sierra thing. I'm not. If you don't know, you know. If you do know, you know. Whatever. Go look it up if you don't know. But yeah, it can hurt generally good people, and for what? Like just for likes. Now it's just for likes, but before social media, it was just for nothing. Uh, Another stereotype is uh, the college is a scam thing. Like if it wasn't for college, for a lot of people, it would they would be stuck in certain situations. And for me, like even though I'm a substitute, it's not a bad thing. I could still be a substitute without my college degree, but I believe it helped. I believe me going to college and being on certain, be going to certain places and getting in front of classrooms and being able to talk to people, I believe helped me get in that setting and want to do that setting because now it's like way easier to talk in front of people sometimes. I mean, I still have mess ups, and I feel like sometimes uh, it's hard for me to get in front of people. Even right now, it's kind of hard, but it kind of doesn't sound like it. Kind of does. But in a way, I think college helped in that aspect. And I don't know, it just, I believe it helped a lot those 4 or 5 years that I was in college. Uh, I'm gonna try to go kind of quick. I'm not trying to keep it long, but I'm not trying to rush it either. I'm trying to go in between. So if I feel rushed, I'm sorry. If I'm going too long, sorry. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you stick it out to the end. Uh, and another thing with college I hear about is the trade school thing, which I have nothing bad to say about trade schools. I almost went to trade school, uh, and I believe that trade schools is a great thing for other people. Another option that uh, instead of college, a 4 year in university, or even a local college, whatever, like a 2 year college, a junior college. So trade schools is another option, which I believe is good. But I feel like we push things like everybody gets on these trends, and I feel like trade schools right now is a trend, and everybody's gonna keep talking, keep pushing these trade schools. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but we're gonna saturate it just like we saturated the college thing. I mean, try to get more people to do what they want to do. If they got a dream, don't tell down on their dreams and tell them it's unbelievable. It's not realistic and all that. Try to let them think, how can I do it? How can I start now in high school where they're like kids and stuff? How can they start in high school? How they can be able to work on their dreams now at like 13, 14, 15 years old? How can they start now so they can be prepared to eat, probably even when they finish high school, already have something set up for their own self, uh, whether it's working on going to school or college or entrepreneurship, something entrepreneur. Like I know they could go do stuff during the summer and save up their money by the time they get to senior year or whatever. They can use all that money to put in their business, buy them a business license, buy them the stuff they need to start their business, and they'll be set 17, 18, 19 years old, straight out of high school. So uh, I like the trade school idea. Just I think we just need to slow down and make sure that that's what some kids really want. Even with college, make sure it's really something they really want. Anything they want to do, they need to make sure it's what they really want. Uh, okay, the next thing y'all probably seen coming is the white thing and the black thing. Like I hate when people say I act black, or some people say people act white because they I don't know talk differently, or they listen to music that's supposed to be in a different culture or something. Like there's no white thing, there's no black thing. It's a people thing. All people. I mean, I know people that say I don't know said stuff about me being black or whatever, but and they try to do the country life or they do some other kind of life or whatever, emo, whatever, and they still listen to some form of rap. Like you just said, I was black or whatever because I listen to rap or the way I talk or who I hang out with, but some of the people you hang out with are different colors too. Different. I mean, there's no white, there's no black thing. It's whatever. I mean, yes, and the way you act. Now, I'm not saying that certain things happen and don't happen uh, that are white and black. Like if you're white, some things could happen, couldn't happen, and if you're black, then I know certain things happen that just because skin color or whatever. And I'm not trying to say that's wrong. I totally see that. What I'm focusing on is uh, the way people say there's certain things that are white and certain things that are black, and then we turn our heads when it's totally different or the opposite color does it or whatever, and we want to just look past that, and I think that's wrong. Um, okay, so another thing kind of deals with racial stuff and kind of doesn't, but nah, it, one of those things that today the first thing really doesn't, but okay, so when people go to jail, the first thing we a lot of people do, they pretty much put them down, talk about they're not nothing, they're not going to be nothing, and just totally put them down. Like, and then another thing that irritates me is, well, their kids are going to be the same way. Like, no, they won't. You don't know that. Like, yes, they might. Yes, they might not. We don't know. But when you're saying, if they hear you say they're going to end up just like them, well, odds are they're going to probably fail into that, because I mean, people are gonna say, well, they're probably gonna just say, well, people say I'm gonna do it anyway, so I might as well do it. Like, you're pretty much giving them the path and putting it in their head that uh, they have no other way. Like, it's gonna happen. It's just the way it is. Now, if you would say, well, if you try to teach them and try to be there for them and try to show them, like, hey, it's not. Even if you don't really know them for that long or whatever, like 15 years down the road, like, they can be doing great. And when they tell people when people ask them, so how'd you get to this point? And it could be something that you said or something you did that can be what put them on a good track. Like, because when people go to jail or people cross the border or whatever, uh, their kids, they don't know any better. I mean, yes, they know, and they might be trying to make a better life. Just like sometimes people go to jail or whatever, like, they go to jail because they got to do something. Like, they're stuck between a wall. That's all they know. That's all they were taught. Like I was just saying. So I think uh, we need to watch what we say to people. Like, another thing, like I see, like the Kobe thing, which this has nothing to do. This is a different uh, stereotype. But when all those pictures and all those things came about him dying in that plane crash, just like the Bob Saget thing, like, I heard some rumors already, and I mean, it could hurt if their kids see this. Like, it could hurt them. Like, I know Kobe had some young kids still growing up, so seeing them, I mean, hearing about them growing up and probably seeing those things, it could probably hurt and put a real bad damage on certain things in their life where it's hard for them to overcome. I guess I made this video just to be more cautious of some of the things we say and some of the things we do, which, I don't know, maybe that's something I'll name it. Hope I didn't blabber too much. Uh, I'm going to get better at that. First, I was watching a video last night. First 100 videos or first however many videos you make are not going to be your best videos. But as long as I keep trying and keep pushing, well, maybe I'll still get it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all follow and subscribe, like, comment. Leave me some comments on what I should talk about. I'll give you my own thoughts about what I think about certain things. Uh, I might not be the best at it, but I try. I give my opinion. This is what I like to do. Uh, I appreciate y'all. Uh, Thanks for following me. Follow all my links. They will be in the description below. Peace.